Yo, 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 we are at the farmer's market. Here we go. So, bring the windows up. Got the sign. Suffering and death. This is birth is to candles, all suffering and death. Amen. We got 2 viewers. What's popping on? We're at the farmer's market. Big body here.
You know that you know how many abortions we've had in the last 10 years in the United States?
Don't know, but it can't be. It should be more.
You should check those states.
Why?
Stats. You'd be surprised.
It's not enough, or more. What's your opinion on it? Too many or too less?
If you look at how many baby boomers there are, and how in the whole that whole there's the baby boomers, and there's the Generation X, Generation Y, Generation Z, the millennials, all that stuff. You look at how many people are on this planet from the baby boomers, and you look at their cycle, and you see a lot of them are either going into old folks' homes or dying, right? And the amount of abortions that we've had in the course of the last 20 years, if you eliminate the baby boomers completely, that whole generation, then our economy would just die.
I mean,
is that what you want?
Do I want the economy to die? I mean, I don't think anybody around the world should be reproducing. I don't think you should be I don't think you should be imposing life on future generations just because you want an economy. What's wrong with life? Well, there's plenty of death, suffering, pain, the pain that is involved in life. I mean, my best friend killed themselves. Yeah, I'm going through pain. Yeah, and maybe you should be able to consider people who are going to kill themselves in the future.
Why did they kill themselves?
Because the amount of pain that they're going through in life, which is imposed upon them.
It's a mental health issue.
Which is the pain, yes.
This right here could be
I'm preventing you from bringing people into the world. Am I now?
You should be focused on the mental health issue. That's what you should be focused on. Not that. Because life is a miracle.
A miracle? Oh, wow. Yeah, and you like death? Is death good?
We all die the moment we are born.
Oh, so if death is neutral, why don't you go kill people? Is there a problem with death or not?
There's a problem with people.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, you know what helped the world? You not bringing people into existence who are going to die from cancer, die from... Yes, and if you have more than 5, statistically, one of them is going to die from cancer. It's not going to be okay with them when they're dying from cancer. Yeah, and you sound like a fucking psychopath, dude. You sound like a psychopath. You're literally saying cancer is okay for your kids. Hey, I have no problem with being a psychopath. Hey, I'm not the one saying... I'm saying suffering's bad. I'm saying suffering's bad. You're saying you're okay if your kid's getting cancer. There's a little bit of a difference going on. You're okay if you're getting... yeah, sure you do. You brought them in to die from cancer. At least one of them, statistically speaking. You just said it. You said it. You said it.
I'm a 12th generation grandson to John Open and Priscilla Mullins.
I don't know who they are.
We came on the Mayflower. We created this country.
Oh, well, congratulations for them. Now they're...
Guess what?
They slaughtered a bunch of Native Americans, and now we're all suffering here. So cool.
Guess what? He was the longest surviving passenger on the Mayflower in the 1600s. He lived to be 90.
I'm not exactly proud of our ancestry, dude. Don't realize that. We slaughtered a bunch of Native Americans.
He literally was called the Ancient One, and he looked like he was young all the way up until his death. So the genes that I have, I'm not worried about my kids having anything because they won't. But you should.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's a mental health issue.
One in 106 people die from car crash. Yeah. I'm trying to focus on people not having to experience the bad. I'm not focusing on the bad. I'm focusing on people not experiencing the bad. Asshole. That's always fun out here. Someone says it sounds like you're projecting. Yeah, it takes one to know one, and I know one when I see it. Bunch of religious fucking kooks. Ah.
know, she just
Tracks are
We got the rule say no big sign. Mingle. That's bad. Yeah. Yo, we are in fact live. I'm just having this camera off so it doesn't waste so much power. But we are in fact live. So I'm just out here doing my thing. Hell yeah.
Hello, Chloe.
Almost. It's just weird. Where's the sign?
I just have it on my chest so you
can see it. Catalyst of all suffering and death. Have a good day. The elitist prick is walking past me, Mr. Founding Father. I saw a chipmunk in Walnut Street. I'm not entirely sure if that's you're saying that you read that in my sign, as in like you can't actually read it, or if you actually saw a chipmunk. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's yeah, the sign says Walnut Street, and I guess there might be a chipmunk somewhere around here. I don't really know. That one says Broadway. Corner of Broadway and Walnut Street. So if anybody's in Green Bay and wants to see me, come to the Broadway Farmers Market. You can say hi. I'll be here for like an hour or two. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Behind Walnut Street. I got you. But I'm going to save power on my phone, so I'm going to turn off the camera a little bit. You can still hear everything, so if someone starts having a conversation with me, you'll be able to hear it. Yeah, basically a podcast at this point. It's just a podcast with random people that voluntarily just come up to me and start talking about typically religion. It's usually religious people. For some reason, people that aren't religious don't care. Like they're just a bunch of sadists, or like, yeah, let them all suffer and die. And then the religious people are like, you're going to hell. So you know, either way, it's just like a lose-lose. But I'm better off doing this than not doing it. What else have I been doing today? You know. Honestly, if you're using a PC, you may as well just open like another tab or something. You're going out of your way to do this. You're searching for a reaction and fishing for a comment. Depends what you mean. I mean, am I looking for reactions? Yeah, I want people to talk to me, but when it comes down to it, why would I not want people to talk to me? I mean, social creatures, one. Two, it's a good thing to get people engaged in philosophy. So, howdy. A shock tactic? A bit of a shock tactic. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's more of just a tactic of trying to get people to talk about it. I mean, like, I could just have like a sign that says "Stop having kids." That would also be shock. When it comes down to it, I'm trying to get conversations for the most part with people because people don't know I'm an antinatalist or have a controversial opinion unless they see the sign. I mean, I have a shirt that I'm wearing also, but the shirt's not really that eye-catching. I mean, or you could just convince people that are like, adults with mature minds and stuff instead of indoctrinating people. I mean, indoctrination's kind of effective, but not cool. Plus, I don't want to raise a kid, so I would be a horrible parent. I don't really give a damn about them. So. Yeah, maybe. Green Bay. It's just the one that's open, like Broadway Street. There's a lot of farmers markets, so if you want, you can just find one in your state or town or whatever and do activism. It's not that hot out here, buddy. It's just like summertime, sure, but it's not that bad. I mean, I'm wearing a black shirt, so it's kind of warm, but I'm a slim dude. I don't have much meat on my bones, so I can manage. You are kind of suffering now, just a bit, but when it comes down to it, I prevent far more suffering if I convince someone not to have kids or comfort someone who has mental distress about having kids, slash, like, they have like family pressuring them to have kids or whatever. So if they have someone like a voice like me in their life, that's more stress relief than me being hot and uncomfy. Plus, it's also a little fun. You need a steak? No, I don't need a steak. I mean, I would like a steak. So if someone's gonna throw away one, please give it to me. But, But other than that, no, I don't need a steak. I just need some beans. Well, guess what? I got a sexy face and I crush bugs, so that's enough for me to get people. Yo, man, a bunch of bug crushing fetish people have watched my channel and been convinced by like antinatalism, and I think that's like an interesting position now. So all I'm saying is like, have a slight influence out here, just a itty bit, just a little bit, and that's more than nothing. But yeah, I don't need to change the world, my dude. I just need to change some people's lives. So, aka prevent lives from coming into existence, or change lives by like make people vegan, and then they stop bringing animals into existence by a blind man. Hey, I've already convinced like one person to go vegan before, maybe two actually. I've convinced like 2 or 3 people to go vegan. So I've convinced 3 people to go vegan before in my life, and I've convinced some people to look into antinatalism and take it as an interest. So I've done some good. Train going by. Kind of like I can see it here. There's no reason here now. Like rabbits, idiots reproduce like idiots, while the intelligent refrain from doing so. Hence why much idiots in the world. You're not wrong, but when it comes down to it, I don't know. I mean, even idiots can understand that pain's a bad thing and unnecessary to inflict on another person. That's pretty much the definition of immoral. But hey, you know what though? Cappies on the other hand, Cappy idiots are different. The capitalist idiots that think money is the purpose of happiness in the world, and everything's just money, money, money. Those guys can't do jack shit about. They're just idiots through the core. So you just look at the numbers go up, they're like, "Ugh." So yeah, fuck them. Phone's at 42%. Once it gets down to like 20, I'm gonna end the stream. When I end the stream, then I'm gonna hold up my sign, so I can have my phone on my hand. Which means more likely to get conversations. But also, it's just unfortunate. I wish I had like a little podcast thing I'd like set up. Watch. I'm not employed anymore. The state pays me. I'm not a capital slave. Hey, there you go. Is it like you getting paid for disability, or how are you getting paid, my dude? Or you just have like a federal job? I mean, honestly, yes, employment. I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, who cares about the employment? People say like, "Oh, you're just feeding off the system." You're not, though. they basically make all of our money from war profiteering. So when it comes down to all the internal money, just kind of like flows around in a circle over and over again. So it doesn't really matter. Schizophrenia to be specific. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's a bitch to handle. I'm sorry you're going through that, but I guess it's a good thing that you don't have to work. You know, work sucks. So at least you're not a wage slave. Maybe I'll get disability someday for fucking being attention span idiot that can't fucking do shit but getting major presses, meltdowns. But you know, work success. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Right now I'm technically unemployed as well, though I don't have disability. I'm just unemployed. So I'm gonna be employed pretty soon here because you know people love me. I have great charisma. I got that riz. I don't have enough riz to do business sales of vacuums, but I got enough riz to get a job, basically. You know? So that's basically the predicament I'm in right now. Howdy. You want to have a conversation? Can't just shake your head, man. It's a little rude. Oh, oh, not you. I was talking to the lady over there. No, not at all. Yeah, have a problem with your attitude, though, bitch. Now I'm just intimidating people. Manners. I will not have manners. They can have manners when they can get my manners when they stop inflicting death upon people. That lady had a kid and she just like shook her head at me. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Your kid's probably gonna die from cancer, so you can shake your head when she's in the grave, I guess. Your mother raised you well. Yeah, my mom didn't. My mom raised me well, but she also raised a bunch of selfish cunts. So when it comes down to it, I put my feelings ahead of other people. So at least work on developing survival skills or start a business. I'm doing business ethics in the fall, so I'm going to be probably like an HR person in the future, hiring manager of sorts. But yeah, she raised someone that understands manners. I understand manners completely. I actually am quite a polite person. I just am not polite to people that don't respect me. You know that whole song like Psycho Killer where it's like I hate people when they're not polite. Da, 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 da. I hate people when they're not polite. If they're not polite, they're fucking dead to me, and they're better off dead. So that's basically my philosophy. So if the bitch wants to shake her head at me, she can get fucking cussed at. Fucking men. If it hurts her child's ears, well then go fuck herself. Because guess what? She brought the child into the world. She's gonna hear plenty of swear words in his lifetime. So Talking Heads rock. Yeah, the Talking Heads rock, man. They're a fucking great band. I hate people when they're not polite. Run, 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 run away. Whoa. Luckily, no one's around me. Otherwise, I would be singing that because I'm like a crazy person. But hey, it's a great song. I don't believe in being. I don't believe in altruism in a sense. Like I believe in duty, but I don't believe in altruism. Altruism implies being nice for no reason. I believe the only reason there's to be nice is out of duty. And if a person wants to be a piece of shit to me, I'm gonna be a piece of shit back. I'm not gonna lie over and just take it. I'm gonna make them realize I'm not a little bitch just sitting out here with a sign like, "Oh, please look at me." No, I'm like, "Fuck you, cunt." So that's basically where I'm at. Howdy. I like David Benatar's song titled "Like Humans Do." It was integrated in all Windows XP. Amazing. David Benier's song titled "I Like Convinced You." Amazing. I don't know if I've ever heard that song before, but you know, it's on Windows XP. I'm sure I can give it a shot and listen to it. It's just like in the song section. Like it's like a free music that you get if your phone or laptop or whatever. Lady just took a picture of me. Yeah, I'll take a gander at that later. Like you do, okay. I took a screenshot of the conversation, so now I'll look at it later whenever I remember. For millions of years and millions of homes, man loved a woman and child that was born. It learned how to hurt and learned how to cry, like the instinct. That's the lyrics. It's already a pretty good song, by the way. Oh shit, yeah. Well, that is lyrics. Yeah, I see your said lyrics. Yeah, it's a pretty good song by the sounds of it. That's good lyrics. Oh shit, that guy has a small cock. I know it. So bad. Like the convince me guy. I don't know who that is. I don't think. Oh, are you talking about Steven Crowder, the changed my mind? You the guy with the table and the microphone? Yeah, Steven Crowder, the changed my mind guy. Yeah, I know Steven Crowder. I tried to do that already, but unfortunately, I'd need to. Well, I'm going to do that in the future. I'm going to try to ask UWGB if I can go on their campus. And I'm going to ask NBTC if I can do that. But right now, at the moment, unfortunately, parks have denied me access to setting up a booth, and so have the city council for setting it up on the streets in any spot. So unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do Stephen Crowder's thing unless I get campus permission, which I'm going to try to do that in the future. So. Louder. Thank you. Hey, we got first person saying thank you and love it for today. That's one good, multiple bats, but so far it's like a 75 ratio of mean things, but we got one good. Should have weighed the consequences first before staying with the sign. Hey man, all for my ego, it's mainly just big oofs of watching people walk by me over and over, and watching people like give me middle fingers and like cuss at me and shake their heads like a bunch of dum dums that don't understand anything, but couldn't argue, so they're just like, "Oh, I'm gonna shake my head and be a meanie weenie." So yeah, it's a bunch of egoistic tanks. But in terms of utility, I believe I'm doing a good thing. So because people like that girl that walk by, they're like happy that I'm doing this, and other people are happy that I'm doing this, and I may change people's minds. And if I change even one person's mind, that's an entire life prevented. So that's a good thing. Assuming that they're fertile and we're gonna have a child. Oh, they didn't ban me from like being into AIDS and stuff, but they like banned me from like being on the street. So city council was like, no, not doing that. You cannot impede foot traffic. And I'm like, how would I be impeding foot traffic? And they're like, you don't understand. If you allow one person, then there can be like unlimited amount of people. You could get like 50 people and make it all sit on the sidewalk thing. And I'm like, fuck you. That's not going to happen. I'm the only person in Green Bay. Oh, fine, I get it. So, yeah, we have just dumb little policies and stuff. So the council said, like, no setting up a booth anywhere in the parks or on the street, unfortunately. Anyways, I think I'm gonna turn off the live stream and hold the sign for a little bit. I might turn the live stream back on, but I don't think I will. Just because people should be rich, educated, and pledged to support you for life before giving birth to you. Oh, 100%, I 100% agree. If you're gonna bring someone into the world, you should basically take care of them for their whole entire life. It's part of your obligation. I mean, you can't just toss them out into the street and be like, oh, you're an adult now. It's like, what does that even mean? That's like an arbitrary line you're drawing in the sand and be like, oh, now you can die for war. Now I can kick you out of the home. Now you're able to suffer and die and be homeless, Like, it's bullshit. So I 100% agree. But that being said, I don't think people should bring people in the world at all. But if you are going to bring someone in the world, you have an obligation to take care of them until they die, until you die. So, anyways, I'm going to end the stream here in a bit and start holding the sign up instead of wearing it on my chest. So. Any final questions, concerns, anything like that? I'm gonna leave the stream up for another minute or two, but then I'm gonna bring it down. That being said, I'll be streaming again later tonight after I'm done with this. So pretty much probably like once I'm done here, I'm just gonna go home and stream again on my laptop. But in the comfort of not being in the fucking heat, as you pointed out earlier. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stream later. But yeah, it's hot as fuck out here, so I'm kind of low key hoping that like the temperature dies down a bit. Oh, Zach Cruzen, the hottest girl I've ever met, is like walking in front of me right now. Oh well, you really do be. Sometimes you just have to make yourself look like a crazy person. Take care of that.